Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of The Danny Show. I'm your host, Daniel Cody, giving you commentary and reviews on all things wrestling. Thank you guys so much for being here. Let's get some quick thoughts on tonight's episode of NXT. Before I get started with NXT, if you haven't seen it, be sure to check out my Monday Night Raw review yesterday as I gave my honest thoughts about the release of R-Truth. We're still upset about the release of R-Truth, but the good news is we got some fresh faces in NXT. One of them is Mariah May. The rumors are true. After having an incredible rivalry with Toni Storm, timeless Toni Storm, Mariah May got her butt kicked in Los Angeles, and ironically, WWE is going to Los Angeles this weekend. By the way, my thoughts and prayers. I know it was months ago, but my thoughts and prayers are still with anyone affected by what happened earlier this year in Los Angeles. Hopefully, anyone affected by those fires are in the process of recovery. But let's talk about tonight's episode of NXT. Mariah May is here after having an incredible rivalry and losing to Toni Storm. Mariah May is on NXT. The only thing is, Mariah May has to be PG. Let's see how we can get Mariah May to be PG and still be interesting. That is what I'm curious about. Speaking of the women, we still have Jada Parker, Kalani Jordan, Lash Legend, and many others showing up tonight on NXT to challenge JC Jane, who gave the shocking upset victory that had one of the announcers, Mike Rome, jaw was on the floor. And so this week, JC Jane came out to boast about her championship, and all the women came out and said, "We want first." And that's when Mariah May showed up in the balcony. We have Tyra Steele taking on Ariana Grace and making short work of her tonight on NXT. We have Tito Santana facing off against Trick Williams. And unfortunately for Tito, it didn't work. Not to be confused with the Tito that we hear about on Rush Hour. In any event, however, Tito Santana unfortunately could not keep his promise to his daughter. Thanks in part to Top Dollar. By the way, Top Dollar, you can change your name all you want. You still can't fly. And I didn't forget, and neither has Michael Cole. And thanks to Top Dollar, Tito Santana was screwed, and we're going to get Elijah versus Trick Williams. Elijah, formerly known as Elias. By the way, is Elijah still preaching on YouTube? Because last I remember, Elijah was spreading the good news of the good Lord on his YouTube channel. He has his own Bible study thing going on. But when Elijah is not Bible studying, I would love to see, I got to tell you guys something funny. I would love to see Elijah, aka Elias, and Reverend Devon Dudley testify. That would be awesome to see. Come, think about it. Elijah, Devon, because Elijah is a true life born again Christian. Elijah and Devon. Who wants to testify with Elias? No. Who wants to testify with Elijah? Fun fact, ladies and gentlemen, Elijah is actually my middle name. But true story. Also, fun fact, this is Cancer Month. And I'm going to tell you guys a fun fact before I go. It turns out that June is Cancer Month. Not sickness cancer, but zodiac sign Cancer. And it turns out that AJ Styles, Cody Rhodes, and myself are both Cancer zodiac guys who just so happen to be from the state of Georgia, Metro Atlanta. Isn't that crazy? I share. It's Cancer time. That's the Zodiac, and two wrestlers who faced off in a classic at Backlash last year are both Cancers like me. But in any event, moving forward, I just want to present a fun fact. We will be seeing Trick Williams versus Elijah really soon. In the meantime, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'm your host, Daniel Cody, and that's all the time I have for you today. Congratulations to Miles Bourne on his freedom and his victory tonight. And I can't wait to see Obafemi destroy the new guy. Even though he is only an inch taller than Obafemi, Obafemi is still going to win. Until next time, I'm your host, Daniel Cody. I think Booker T is still in good spirits. I feel bad that he doesn't get to see Stephanie Vakir. But Stephanie Vakir and Lola Vice will win this Saturday. And I think Lola and Stephanie are a dream team. See you next time, folks.